How did a simple cup of tea spark a revolution and shake an empire? This is the story of the Boston Tea Party, the night that changed history forever. Back in the 18th century, Britain controlled 13 colonies in America. The colonists were growing increasingly frustrated with British rule, especially after the imposition of unfair taxes. One of the most hated taxes was on tea, thanks to the Tea Act. This law forced the colonists to buy tea only from British companies and at outrageously high prices. The people felt exploited and rallied behind the slogan, "No taxation without representation." They refused to pay taxes without having a say in the British Parliament. In December 1773, three British ships loaded with tea arrived at Boston Harbor. The city was on edge, and tensions were boiling over. The colonists knew they had to act. On the night of December 16th, about 50 men, led by Samuel Adams, gathered in secret. They disguised themselves as Native Americans to conceal their identities and boarded the ships under the cover of darkness. With determination and precision, they opened the tea chests and dumped them into the harbor. Imagine this. Over 340 chests of tea thrown into the freezing waters in just one night. The entire harbor turned brown, and the smell of tea filled the air. When news of the Boston Tea Party reached Britain, King George III was furious. In retaliation, the British government passed the Coercive Acts, also known as the Intolerable Acts. These laws were meant to punish the colonies, but instead, they united the colonists even more, fueling their desire for independence. The Boston Tea Party wasn't just a protest. It was the first step toward the American Revolution. Shortly after, the colonies banded together, and war broke out against Britain, eventually leading to the Declaration of Independence in 1776. And that's the story of the Boston Tea Party, the moment that proved even the smallest act of defiance can have monumental consequences. In history, even the smallest moments can ignite the greatest revolutions.